Hi everyone, and welcome to our gentle yoga flow for beginners. So go at your own pace, rest if you need to rest. This practice is a restorative practice aiming to calm the mind and the body. So just dedicate this next time just for you. So take a few moments to get ready. So we'll begin our practice in seated, and just check that you're comfortable, really important. For the first few moments as we come into the physical body and just clear our minds. So you can have your legs crossed or extended. I'm just going to open the palms up to the sky, and we're going to connect our forefinger and thumb together. And this hand mudra helps us to connect to our higher self and helps to raise our energy. So any dull energy, it helps to clear. Helps to invite positive energy into the body and just helps us to be more present. So we're going to start with this hand mudra, palms open to the sky, because that helps to open the heart chakra. So it allows us to be more open and receptive to positivity. So we're going to close our eyes and just allow the chin to drop down towards your chest. Relax the shoulders and just take a few moments to clear all what's gone on in your day so far. Just let it go. Just allow this time here just for you. Try to set an intention to be as present as we possibly can. Just allowing this time and accepting this time just for you. Allowing your mind and your body to take all that it needs. And just take a few moments just to relax your physical body. Notice if you're holding tension within your body. Try to relax those areas. And then try to relax your mind. Any thoughts, any worries that you may be holding on to, any stress that you may be holding on to, we're just going to let that go. With the power of the breath. We're just going to let it go, as it serves no purpose. By remaining in your mind or your body, you want to clear that energy to create space for more positive energy, more positive ways of thinking, seeing and being. So we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, lift up through the heart, and a big sigh out through the mouth. Just let it go. 3 more times. Big breath in through the nose, let the tongue rise. Big sigh out through the mouth. Just letting go. 2 more times. Breathing in that energy, directing it to where it needs to go, and then big breath out. 1 more time. Inhale through the nose. And big sigh out through the mouth. And then we're going to gently close the mouth. And as we close the mouth, just continue to breathe now in through the nose and back out through the nose. Just breathing in that warm, positive energy. Breathing out, just letting everything go. And then as we take 1 more deep breath in, just gently breathing out, we're going to roll our right ear over to our right shoulder. And just take a full breath here, relaxing shoulders, relaxing the neck, relaxing the jaw. Coming all the way back to center, and then rolling left ear over to left shoulder. Taking another deep breath in through the nose, and breathing out through the nose. And back to our centers, letting the chin drop down towards our chest. And as you bring your awareness to the space between your eyes, take a few moments to trust by the end of this practice here today that you will be more open and receptive to positive energy, to positive changes, to new positive beginnings. As we start to take another deep breath in through the nose, big breath out through the nose, feeling calm, feeling restored, feeling energized. We'll start to open the eyes. As we come into seated, just start to come into shoulder circles, warming up the shoulders. Coming into opening breaths, deeply connecting with the breath as we inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Really moving with awareness on the breath. Inhale and exhale. And start to open up the heart. And exhale. Coming into spinal twist. Left hand on the right knee. Taking the breath in, your spinal twist. Just awakening the spine. And breathing out back to center. Over the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften through the spine. And then coming back to center. Stretching legs out in front. Toes up to the sky. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, coming into forward fold. One more time together. Breathing in. And gently breathing out. And then just let your hands rest wherever they fall. And it could be here, just on the shins. It could be the ankles, or it could be the toes. If I turn to the side, you can see that our awareness is not on how deep we go into the posture. It's more about lengthening through the spine, closing the space between your tummy and the tops of your thighs, and connecting with the breath. And you can find a little bit of movement here too, if you wish, just to soften into the pose. And this is very calming for the mind, helps to balance the mind, and soothing for the nervous system. Rolling the spine all the way back up, taking hands out behind, fingertips facing forward, lift up through the heart. Either staying here for today, if you're looking after your body, or lifting the hips, coming into reclined plank. And our focus is either forwards at the sky or let the head drop out behind. Being mindful not to crunch into shoulders, so want to find that strength in the arms, pointing the toes. And this really does invite positive energy into the body. Helps with fatigue, strengthens the upper body and the core. We'll take another breath in and then breathing out, dropping hips down, coming into butterfly. So soles of the feet together, taking hold of the ankles, and then just coming down a little bit deeper if you wish, just resting the elbows on the inner knees. Inhale and exhale. And tucking the chin in, and just taking 3 to 5 deep breaths here. You want to feel a nice stretch in the hips or the lower back, or perhaps both. And just scanning the body, check no discomforts creeping up into the shoulders. Let the shoulders relax. And this is another calming, restorative posture, helping to calm the mind, helps us to come into the present moment. And really focus on the quality of the breath here. So think about that cycle of the breath, breathing in deeply, sending the breath all the way down to the tummy, and breathing out. Coming back to center, we're going to bring the knees together and extend your right leg out in front. And then just let your left knee drop down towards the floor. So we're pressing the foot against the inner thigh, right toes pointing up towards the sky. And then we're going to slide the hands forward, either to rest on the shin, the ankle, or the ball of the foot. You can cross the arms over as well here if you wish. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, going a little bit deeper if you wish. And this is another really calming, restorative posture. Calms the mind, calms our thoughts. And then slowly release, coming back to center. We'll switch over the other side. So left leg extends, pressing the right foot into the left thigh. Let the right knee drop down, either coming to here, or coming to here. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, going a little bit deeper. Checking in with the body always, so make sure it's always a positive stretch. And then we're going to come all the way back to center, extending both legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Rolling the spine back to centre, coming onto all fours. And just check in here that our knees are hip distance apart and our hands are shoulder width apart. If you need to use cushions underneath your knees, then do. Just start to open the fingers, pressing to each and every fingertip. And then we're going to come into our spinal balance. So we're going to inhale right in towards the chin. Just hold it here while we engage the core. And then exhale, lengthen that leg out behind. So just checking that leg is nicely in line with the hip. And depending where you're at today, either stay here or reach your left arm forward. So spinal balance. Keeping our gaze down at the floor. And we're going to hold it here for 5 breaths. And again, thinking about the quality of that breath here. Really inviting that energy in, lengthening from fingertip to heel. And then we're going to gently rest those toes down on the floor out behind. Drop your left hand down. Send your left lower leg out to the side and open your right arm up to the sky. So just be mindful here that we're pressing into that right heel. And then we're going to take that right arm over the head, coming into extended side angle. So beautiful for opening up the side of the body, opening the energy lines that run through the body. The gaze can be wherever feels comfortable for you. We just work on, again, sending the breath all the way down to the tummy so we're not just shallow chest breathing. Feel that lovely line of energy from fingertip to the heel. And then we're going to take another breath in. As we breathe out, if it feels okay for you today, lift the right leg, bringing it in line with the hip. If it doesn't, drop the toes down. Staying here, reaching back with your right hand, take hold of foot or ankle. Finding your balance here and coming into kneeling Lord of the Dance. So this is opening for the shoulders, the hips, increases flexibility within the spine. But again, just accept where you're at today. This may be too much today, so maybe we need to just stay here. And then release, coming all the way back to center. Inhale, cat rounding spine. Exhale into cow. Coming into neutral spine. We're going to repeat on the other side. So inhale, left knee towards the chin. Just hold and breathe here for a moment while we switch on the core. And then exhale, lengthen that leg out behind. And our awareness here is on the hips. We want to be mindful that we're not turning that hip out to the side where the hips are nice and level. Stay here, reach your right arm forwards, back into spinal balance. Strengthening for the spine, strengthening for the core, helps with the brain, so it helps to bring balance to both sides of the brain. So particularly useful when we're feeling out of balance, when we don't feel grounded, and our mind is all over the place. So it really helps to calm our mind. And then we're going to release that hand down, drop the toes down. Turn your right lower leg out to the side and extend your left arm up to the sky. And just take a breath here. I'm just going to turn to this side so you can see better. Now I'm going to press into my left heel. And then take your left arm over your head. So coming into that extended side angle. Taking 3 to 5 deep breaths here. So really opening for the side of the lungs, so particularly useful for asthma. Strengthen the respiratory system, boosting the immune system. Stay here or lift your left leg, bringing it in line with the hip. Finding your balance. So to help with balance, finding one point to focus on really helps, but also connecting with the breath really helps to allow us to feel balanced. If it feels okay, reach back slowly to take hold of the left foot with the left hand. Again, you control the intensity. You can find ways to strengthen, to lengthen, or to look after yourself. So stay here or come to here. Accepting where you're at today, no judgment. You can go a little bit deeper by extending that leg further up, work deeper into the hips and the shoulders, 2 places where we tend to store lots of stress. So take a deep breath here, And exhale, release. Coming back onto all fours. Inhale, cat rounding spine. Exhale into cow. Coming back into neutral spine. From here, so you can see. So from here, depending if you're looking after your body today, come into child's pose, so knees wider than the hips, reaching the arms forwards, or coming into down dog. So if you're coming into down dog, tuck the toes under, take an in breath, and as you breathe out, push back into down dog, which is here. And again, the feet are hip distance apart. So whether you're in your down dog or in your child's pose here, just let the head relax down. Try to relax between the shoulders and then press into each and every fingertip. Relax your jaw. If you're in your down dog, keep the hips lifted. Both postures are therapeutic for anxiety. Both postures bring calm to the nervous system. And if you're in your down dog, just check your alignment. So if it's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, come into plank and the shoulder should be right over the wrist. So we shouldn't be here, we shouldn't be here, we should be nicely here. And then push back into down dog. And just start to walk out the backs of the legs. We're going to take 2 deep cleansing breaths together. We're going to take a breath in through the nose, and big sigh out through the mouth. And again, big breath in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. And then if you're in your down dog, we're going to come back down onto our knees. And then if you're in your child's pose, come up onto your knees. We're going to bring our left foot to the outside of our left hand. We're going to start to work a little bit deep into the hips. So relaxing the shoulders, lengthen through the spine. Stay here for today. If you want to challenge a bit deeper, tuck your toes under and come into that low lunge. And again, you control the intensity. You can sink the hips further down. You can lengthen through that leg, that back leg, lift up through the heart to make it more intense. Your outer left arm, if I turn to face the front, you can see is gently pressing against that leg. Staying here for today, if you're looking after your body. Otherwise, if you wish to challenge, you can open your left arm up to the sky here. You can drop that back knee down at any time. And this is very cleansing, very detoxifying, helping balance, helping to strengthen. And then we're going to sweep that arm back inside of that left foot, taking an in-breath, lift up through the heart. Exhale, drop your knee and toes down, bringing the hands to the heart, coming into crescent moon. So we can see in our crescent moon, we drop our hips down to bring the weight into that left foot. We can keep our hands at our heart. We can roll shoulders back, let the arms drop out, palms open, come to a little bit of a back bend. You can find ways again to strengthen here by lifting that front heel perhaps, just to bring a little bit of a balance element to the posture. This is opening for the heart, so any fear or anything the heart's holding on to is released. From here, take another breath in, and then as you breathe out, let your right hand rest on the back of your right thigh and let your left arm reach up to the sky. Take another breath in, and then as you breathe out, sweeping hands back down onto the inside of that left foot. Tucking toes under, inhale, lengthen, and then either exhaling back into down dog or dropping that knee down and coming into child's pose. So wherever you're at, whether you're in child's pose or if you're in your down dog, we're going to take another breath in through the nose and big sigh out through the mouth, letting go. One more time, big breath in and breathing out, letting go. From here, dropping knees down, bringing the right foot to the outside of the right hand this time. And again, staying here for today if this is enough, otherwise tuck toes under and lengthen, coming into low lunge. Soften through the spine, relax the shoulders. And again, if you need to, at any point, if you're suffering in your wrist, you can come onto fingertips or the fists. Find ways to lengthen if you wish. Staying here, if you're looking after your body, otherwise drop your left hand down, pressing into that left palm, and with awareness on the breath, slowly extend your right arm up to the sky. Anytime you need to drop that back knee down. And just taking 3 deep breaths here. And this is beautiful for releasing the back of any stress or tension, whether it be physical or emotional. It brings all nourishment and increases up the blood flow to all the internal organs. And then take another breath in. And then breathing out, sweeping that hand back onto the inside of that right foot. Dropping knee, toes down, sweeping arms to the heart, into crescent moon on the other side. Keeping the hands at the heart, letting the hands drop down, open up through the heart, roll shoulders back. Taking 3 to 5 deep breaths here. It's a nice strong stretch here in the hip flexor. Try to soften through the heart. Staying here, dropping left hand down onto the back of the left thigh, taking right arm out behind into a deeper back bend, if it feels okay today. 3 to 5 deep breaths. Sending the breath all the way down to the tummy. And when you're ready to release, connecting with the breath, inhale. Exhale, sweeping hands back down. On the inside of the right foot, stepping that foot back, either in to your child's pose or your down dog. If you're in your down dog, we're going to bring the feet together this time so the big toes are connected, easing back into the heels. Take a big breath in through the nose and big sigh out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, pressing into each and every fingertip, we're going to walk our feet all the way up to the fingers. And just enjoy letting the body hang down here. So this is calming for the mind, the nervous system. And we're going to take it a little bit deeper by interlacing fingers out behind. And then gently squeezing shoulder blades together. And allowing the arms to come over the head or down towards the floor. As if we're bringing them over the head. Relaxing the neck, relaxing the jaw. Relaxing the space between the eyes. Using the breath to release any physical blockages that we feel here. And then we're going to bend our knees, sweeping arms through, coming all the way into the chair, into our chair pose, and then hold it here and breathe. Weight back in the heels, be mindful to connect each and every fingertip here. And we're going to take 5 deep, energizing breaths here in our chair. Relaxing the shoulders, softening through the spine, breathing deep. If you're looking after your body, just come to here. If you want to challenge, come to here. If you want to challenge further, lift the heels. You can take another breath in, and then as you breathe out, release, coming up into standing, all the way into mountain. So I'm just going to adjust the camera so you can see. So into our mountain, hands to the heart, feet together, allowing the knees to be soft because we want the energy to flow through the body. The knees are locked, it kind of stops that energy from flowing, so knees are always soft. Big breath in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands to the heart. Coming into our standing, flowing postures. So first of all, we're going to take our right leg out behind. Bringing the left leg in front, stepping into warrior one. Left knee is flexed, right leg is long and lengthened, and again we roll the shoulders back here, opening up through the heart, opening the palms. Left knee is flexed, Keep grounding into that back heel. Again, I'm just going to adjust my camera so you can see. And again, you control the intensity. So maybe you come to here, maybe you go a bit deeper today. And just take 3 deep breaths here. And take another breath in. And as you breathe out, straighten that front leg, taking the arms out to the side, coming into triangle. So we'll just take that left hand down onto the shin, ankle, or the floor. And just open up that left shoulder up towards the sky. If you need to soften that front knee, soften it. Then just take 3 deep breaths here. We're going to take the right arm over the head and really lengthen from fingertip to heel. So another really calming restorative pose. Take an in breath, and as you breathe out, bending that left knee as we come up into warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Take another breath in and exhale. We're going to release over to the side. So turn the left foot in, the right toes face forward, sinking hips down into warrior one on the other side. Squaring the hips and the shoulders, sinking hips down, rolling shoulders back, opening up through the heart. And you're thinking about the quality of the breath, really breathing into this moment, enjoying this strengthening, energizing pose. Strengthening for the heart, the lungs, the legs, the core. And then take another breath in. And then as we breathe out, release into triangle. So both legs straight. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, reaching over your right hip. Dropping your right hand down onto the shin, ankle, or the floor. And again, you can always soften that knee. There's always ways to find modifications to the pose. You can make it easy, you can make it more intense, whatever feels right for you. Because each day is different, and each practice will be different. And then again, stay here. Not taking the arm over the head. So beautiful. Opening the energy lines that run through the body. Bringing in positivity, strength, energy. Breathing deep. Take another breath in. And as you breathe out, using the strength in your legs, softening that knee, releasing back into warrior two. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to turn the toes in, heels out slightly here. Pressing into the outer heels. We're going to place our hands on our hips. Inhale, lengthen as you exhale, forward fold. Again, full awareness is on the breath. Resting fingertips down. And if your fingertips don't reach, again, we can find ways to modify. You can place a cushion here, or you can bend your knees. We're going to place the left hand in the center and open that right arm up to the sky. So beautiful for the back, nice stretch for the inner thigh. Beautiful for the digestive system. And then back to the center. And then over the other side, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Taking a big breath in. Breathing out back to center. From here, we're going to drop down a little bit further. Let the head drop out, drop down. Imagine we're bringing the crown and the head down towards the floor. You can open the fingers out to the side to take hold of the big toes if you wish, with 4 fingers and thumb. Inhale, lengthen as you exhale. Just relax a bit deeper into the pose. And just enjoy grounding and surrendering into this moment. Relaxing the neck, the head a little shape from side to side. And then when you're ready, pressing into the outer heels, we're going to bring the hands back to the heart. Connect with the breath as we inhale. As you exhale, keep pressing into the outer heels, coming all the way up into your mountain, feet together. Big breath in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands to the heart. We're going to do our balance posture today. And our balance posture for today is going to be our Warrior 3. So one of my favourites, most challenging, but one of my favourites, just because of the benefits that it brings to the mind and the body, really grounding, really calming, and it helps to align the whole of the body. So we're going to bring the weight into our left foot, hands to the heart, and drop your right toes out behind. Allow the heart to drop down. And just again, accept where you're at today. This may be enough. Otherwise, if you wish, release the back leg. Maybe only an inch today. Maybe all the way up to be in line with the hip. Wherever you are at is okay. Check your standing leg is nice and straight. Check that we're breathing calmly. Keeping that awareness fully on the breath. And when you feel that you're ready to release, come down with as much control as you can. Big breath in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands to the heart. Straight over to the side. Left toes drop out behind. Allow the heart to come down. Connect each and every fingertip together. So again, mindfulness on every part of our body. Just connecting the fingertips helps to balance the energy within us. Stay here and lift that left leg slowly. Again, just checking in with the breath. Noticing how we feel on this side compared to the other. Sending the breath all the way down to the tummy, so conscious breathing. Helps with balance. As we start to find our balance in our practice, we do start to find balance in other parts of our life. So when you're ready to release, coming back to mountain, big breath in, arms up to the sky. Big breath out, coming all the way down into our standing forward fold. Just take a breath here and exhale, letting go. It's really calming. I want to just calm the heart rate back down after that pose. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the space between the eyes. So very balancing for the blood pressure, for our blood sugar levels. We're going to soften through the knees and then bring the hands back out in front, taking the inhale as you exhale. Either step back into down dog or coming down into our child's pose. Knees wider than the hips, reaching arms forward. Whether you're in your child's pose or whether you're in your down dog, 2 deep cleansing breaths again. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more time, big breath in, and exhale through the mouth. It's letting go. And if you're in your down dog now, coming down into child's pose, and just dropping the space between your eyes, which is our third eye. This is where our intuition is. Just gently rock the head from side to side. And this lightly massages this space, and this is connected also to the pituitary gland, so it has a really positive effect upon your body. It helps to bring a sense of security, balance and calm. And when you are ready, we're going to come up onto all fours, and then legs over to the side, coming into seated. We're going to start to calm everything down. And so allow your knees to come into your tummy and gently rock from side to side. And then some gentle circles. So if you massages the lower back, the kidneys. We're going to bring our feet down so that they're hip distance apart. Relax the arms by your side. Again, connect that forefinger and thumb together. So that hand mudra helps to balance the energy within the body, helps us to connect with our higher self. Staying here if it feels okay, lifting the hips here. So we're working deep into the hip flexors, tucking the chin in, taking 5 deep breaths here. So physically we're helping to relax the neck and the shoulders of any stress. We're helping to balance the adrenal glands, the thyroid. Physically we're strengthening the legs, the core, the back. And just focus on the rise and fall of the tummy here. So it really helps to open up the breath, helps with energy. We do suffer from fatigue, and this really helps to bring the nervous system back into balance. And again, depending where you're at today, you may wish to stay here, or you may wish to extend your left leg forwards if you want to challenge a bit more. Keeping the hips lifted, keep the hips nice and level. And then over to the other side. Keep awareness on the breath. And releasing when you're ready on your exhale, rolling one vertebrae down at a time. Once the hips are down, hug knees back into the tummy and gently rock from side to side. And from here, let both knees drop out to the right. Let your gaze over your left shoulder, and this is lovely for the back, for the sciatic nerve, the digestive system. Take a deep breath in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. Coming back to center, and then over the other side. Gaze from down your right arm into your right fingertips. Big breath in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. Coming back to center. I'm going to finish in our bound angle pose. So bringing the soles of the feet together. Rest your hands down on your tummy. So you have 2 options. You can either come into bound angle pose, which is beautiful, restorative and calming for your mind and your body. It opens the hips and releases tension in the lower back. Or if you wish, you can come into legs up the wall pose. So we just take ourselves to the wall and bring the legs up. You can keep the knees soft. This posture is a beautiful way to finish, as it really does help to calm the brain. Also helps with the immunity, so it boosts the immune system, helps with diabetes, asthma, anxiety, depression, insomnia, fatigue. And anyone who's suffering from back pain may find this a beautiful way to finish your practice. Whether you've got legs at the wall or whether you're in bound angle pose, close the eyes here for a few breaths. And I want you to just reflect upon your practice here today. Feel a sense of proud, feel a sense of positivity and strength. Feel proud for taking this time today just to do something positive and energizing and nurturing for your mind and your body. Allow this moment here just to simply let go. Dedicate this moment just for you to letting go. Just scan your body, feeling any tension still. Just breathing warm, loving energy to that space. And exhale, just letting it go. I'm going to take 2 deep cleansing breaths together. Taking a big breath in through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. One more time, deep breath in through the nose. And big sigh out through the mouth. Just letting go. Notice how good it feels just to let go. And gently bring our knees back together. Bring them in towards the tummy, rocking from side to side. When you're ready, keeping the eyes closed. If you wish, just gently rolling over onto the side of the body, pushing yourself all the way back up into seated, resting your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your tummy, dropping the chin down to the chest, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw, just allowing the tip of the tongue to connect the roof of the mouth. As you bring your awareness to the space between your eyes, set an intention here to keep hold of this calm, positive energy, to take it with you, to send it out to anyone who may need it. And together, breathing in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. One more time, big breath in, and breathing out. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart. And Namaste. And welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me today for our gentle flowing practice. Be proud, be positive, keep hold of that energy, and if you have time, do our beautiful meditation if you wish. Thank you so much. Bye.